was very difficult. I didn't accept that I was never going to do it again, and I had to take it one day at a time. But what really got me was the fatigue, the lack of energy, unwillingness to do anything, and just feeling depressed, and also a lot of weight gain and a lot of insecurities, aggression, irritability, pretty much acute withdrawal. And I want to say at the start of this video, I should have said this, but I only used this substance for 8 months. Now, I dreamt about it every night for the first 5 years, every night. When I would have the dreams, they'd be extremely vivid, or I would feel like they were real. And it would always be a dream of me trying to get the substance, or I would get a hold of the substance, and I would be holding, my preferred method of, as far as route of administration, which was a pipe. And I would be questioning why I would ever quit this substance to begin with in the dream. And then I would wake up, and I'd wake up in a state of shock, because I had to realize that I can't do that anymore. And that's really what it was like. It was like grief. It was like grieving the loss of a loved one. I've lost people that I deeply care about, and I would compare this to that. There was a lot of shock, denial. Like, there's no way that the rest of my life, there was a lot of bargaining, saying that maybe someday the stars will align and it will be in front of me and I can use it again. There was a lot of anger, that I even touched the substance to begin with. Anger at myself, a lot of depression, and the realization that I can't control the substance. This substance controls me. I can never use it again without losing my life. And that's the reality to it. That the first time I tried this substance, and this is why I beg of people to never go near it, or go near anybody who even has it or does it. Don't go near it. The first time I did the substance, I got a feeling I couldn't describe to anybody. It was a feeling that was beyond comprehension, a feeling of self-worth, of self-love, of self-confidence, of aphrodisiac that was beyond comprehension. And even if I managed to only use this substance one time, for the rest of my life I would have to live with knowing that feeling existed and I cannot have it. The euphoria that feels like you just won $1 billion lottery times 5. Euphoria that you aren't even supposed to feel as a human, that's beyond your mind's capacity to feel. And I felt it. And the first time I used it, and I would have to accept for the rest of my life, I could never feel like that again. I could never feel like that. That's self-torment. That is painful. And it is still painful. That is the worst part about this substance. It has been 7 years, 7 fucking years since I've touched this substance, and I still haven't accepted I'll never use it again. I can't do that. I cannot do that. As insane as that might sound to some people. Like, I get in a process 7 years away from it where I'm entertaining the thought, and when I just have to stop entertaining the thought with reminding myself, affirming to myself that I can't control it, that if I do this substance, I will not stop until something really bad happens. It's like Russian roulette, because I don't know what I'm going to lose. I don't know what that bad thing is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be prison or death, and I have to reaffirm that self to myself constantly. And even when I affirm that to myself, that's just so I can stay clean from the substance today. And I work strong. With all other substances I've used, I am a polyaddict. People know this who subscribe to my channel. So I've used pretty much everything and been addicted to a lot of substances. And everything else, nothing else bothers me, except this one. 7 years later, 5 years sober off of all other substances, and 7 years later, about 3 nights a week, I still dream about meth. And it's horrible, because it's terrifying. It is terrifying. Because what if I give in one day? And it's not just terrifying for me, it's terrifying for my loved ones. It's terrifying for people that support me, that care about me. It's terrifying knowing that, one day I could end up using this substance again and throwing my life away. And it hurts, it really does, and it's extremely painful. And I know, like, if I was in a room with a substance, I would use it, no matter how many people I've hurt, no matter how much damage it's done to my life. If I was in a room with it for 10 minutes, I would use this fucking substance. So my recovery process is, don't talk to anybody that does it. Don't be around it. There's 2 times I've been around it in my recovery, and I had to run out the fucking door. And I was in a group of friends, and probably not healthy friends to be around, but someone pulled out a pipe one time, and I darted out the door, got in my car, backed out full speed, and took off down the road. Because I know if I'm in that room with that substance for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, my mind will start entertaining the idea of maybe I could just do it once. And it hurts. It hurts bad. And making this video is difficult, but I hope this reaches someone's heart. And lets them know that this is not something to fuck with. This is not something to fuck with.
Wow.